Drew Pomeroy.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
Wow.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Myers. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Up next to the bat, the left fielder, Matt Adams.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Pomerantz has pitched just under 60 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. Oh and 1, here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Pomerantz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
1-1.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line towards center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. Into the box now, Tomas Nido will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
In now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Pause, now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game.
Pinch hitting for San Diego, number 22, Josh.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Edwin Diaz is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Diaz.
That's dead center for strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Naylor brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Diaz, playing here in his age 26 season, he was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Will Myers, as he grounds one briskly to short. To second, there's Cano. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Craig Stammen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's the ball.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1-2, here it comes.
Oh. 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The right fielder, Michael.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The batter number 24, second baseman
Andres Munoz will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
For the Padres, number 52, Andres Munoz.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Roll, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Matt Adams, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now Adams connects deep to right. Myers looking up, gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Tomas Nido. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Padres nothing. Digging in now, Greg Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out with the man at first. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-1 the final today. The Mets with their 80th win to pace the division. Jacob deGrom records win number 16 on the season. Edwin Diaz works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.